Hi everyone, it's Roxanne. Um, I haven't been on here all this week. This is Thursday evening. It's like 8:24 right now. I was gonna go live, but I was like, no, just let me go ahead and just shoot a video, and then I can upload it, a little bit later or whenever I can get a chance. This was my first day back for fall semester out at Beaufort County Community College. It was fun. I always enjoy going back. Is it a little stressful? Of course it is, just because you got new classes. You're just trying that first week, you're really trying to get your find your groove and kind of get back in your niche, and learn everything that's required of you for each class. Because no matter how long you've been going to classes or going to college, new semester, new rules, new teachers, new students in your class with you. And so just, I mean, me personally, I enjoy every aspect of it. Is it a little nervous and nerve wracking at times? Yes, but I thrive in them kind of situations, or at least I think I do. And so it's nowhere near as bad. So today's Thursday. I don't have this semester, I do not have a Friday class at all. So, like for this week, I won't be going out there tomorrow because I have doctors tomorrow over in Greenville. But on a typical week, more than likely, if I don't have nothing planned, either doctor visits for me or for my son, or something going on here at the house with mom or anything, I typically would go out there and just kind of work on work. I'm the type of student to where it don't always work out like this, but I try my hardest to get the majority of all my work done by Friday, to where I have hardly any, if any, homework over the weekends. It's just so I have more time for the family and just to kind of unwind from the week and stuff. And so like this weekend, I have a little bit, not too much. They don't throw too much on you the first week because you're still kind of, you know, learning the ropes. And the first week, you have a little bit of homework. Don't get me wrong. But you're more than less going over the syllabus, different things like that. So, anyways, long story short, won't be there tomorrow to have doctors, but I'll probably work on some work after I get home. But my first week was really good. Classes, let's see, this semester I am taking Biology 111. That's, we're going to get through it, okay? That's all I'm going to say. I have a really good friend that I specifically, me and him took it together to where we could kind of buddy up for our labs and stuff and work together. And so that makes a big difference. Let's see. So besides Biology 111, I have it on Tuesdays and Thursdays. I have lectures on Tuesdays and Thursdays from 9:30 to 10:50, and then on Thursdays I have labs from 1 until 3:50. Um, I'm also taking in class seated Introduction to Jazz. So music, what is it? Music 111, I think, or something like that. And so that's Monday and Wednesdays from 1 to 1:50. That's kind of that's fine. I don't have a problem with that. And then I'm taking World Religion online, which means I don't sit in the classroom. It's all online. As well. And then I'm also taking I'm taking two sociologies online as well. So it's a total of 16 credit hours. Um, North Carolina State requires 12 credit hours, 12 or 13 to be considered a full-time student. So I'm well above the mark. This is my third year coming back out to Beaufort, which most of the time community colleges are kind of that first platform for most traditional students, which I'm not a non-traditional student by being much older coming back to school. But anyways, most people use Beaufort or use a community college as a stepping point. They get their 2 years, they'll get their associates, and then they'll move on and transfer to a 4-year university. Me, myself, in the future, of course, I'm way above the age to where I would even want to go to a university as far as living on campus, just all that kind of stuff. But later on, I would like to get a bachelor's um, in psychology or in counseling, some social work, something of that effect. Because right now I'm going for my AA, which is Associates in Art for social work. So, anyways, like I had mentioned to begin with, this is my third year coming in, but I started very slow when I first started out here after I'd gotten my GED back in 2000, at the end of 2016. Yeah, I started out really slow because once again, most of y'all know that my backstory is I was a high school dropout at the age of 17. I got pregnant with my son. I dropped out. And it wasn't until 2016, after moving up here and being here for almost a year in North Carolina, before I decided to go back and get my GED. And so getting that done, it really built my confidence up to where I felt that, maybe college was possible. And so when I first started out doing college classes, I wasn't hesitant, but I was trying to be smart and not put more on myself than I thought I could handle, because the last thing I wanted to do was kind of get in over my head and then just be like, oh my God, this is not for me. This is too hard. And then just quit and never continue and never reach my goal of getting a degree. And so I started off really slow with one, two, maybe three classes. And so over that time, as my confidence has built up and in myself and in my fellow faculty and staff and just the college in general, I've able to put a bigger load on myself, as I've gone. So this last two semesters, I really went above the mark as far as the credits to kind of not necessarily make up for what I started out not doing credit wise, but just knowing that I can handle it. I mean, I get a little stressed out towards the end when we got finals and stuff, but for the most part, I've learned enough strategies and skills through the college and different workshops to be able to manage that and just because I'm stressed, I don't mean it's a bad thing. So, anyways, long story short, first week, into my first week, happy, excited, got a little bit of homework, nothing majors, nothing I can handle. Um, this is the last weekend for our kids to be out as well. This is their last summer, weekend. I went today with my son to open house tonight after I got home. I got home around 3, and Eric's open house for the high school. He is a freshman this year in high school. I cannot believe it. So we had orientation tonight between 5 and 7. So me and mom went down. We took him and we got to meet all of his teachers. We went to freshman orientation last Thursday, and that was basically just a one-on-one with the faculty and some of the seniors to kind of sit down with the students and the parents and to kind of give them a little tour and just that little extra boost that they need, because going in from middle school to high school is a very scary transition. So that was really nice to have that. And so tonight was open house, excuse me. And of course, that was for 9th, 10th, 11th, and 12th for high school, and then also the primary schools and middle schools as well. So we went there, we met his teachers. They all seemed very nice. I myself am most excited for his participation in JROTC. For him, I think that's just going to put Eric at a whole nother level confidence wise, because when you're a teenager and you don't know where you kind of sort of fit in, I believe that the JROTC is going to give him not only confidence, but also not only confidence in himself, but in confidence in people around him, and for him to be able to kind of open up and be the Eric that I know he is. And so that's going to be fun to just kind of see him blossom out of his cocoon, so to speak, hopefully. Also work on some of his little habits and his little attitudes that aren't necessarily what the parents, as myself, my mom and my mother, his grandmother, love, that whole snotty teenager attitude sometimes that, mom said I had it too when I was younger, but I don't believe her. No, I'm kidding. I probably did. So, anyways, it's a better way of channeling. There we go. Channeling his attitudes into a more positive outlet, instead of just being mad. And so the kids start back this following Monday, be my second week back into school, their first week. So that's exciting. Kind of everything. Summer's finally coming to an end. Um, and so that's kind of been what my week is just trying to get back in the swing of things and just everything like that. I did want to mention I've gotten when I first started out here back in the beginning, I think it was the fall 2016 or spring 2017 was my first semester in as a college student after I got my GED. And so, of course, being on campus, you have to have a student ID. They take your picture. And anyone that knows me recently, I'm trying to lose weight. Am I where I want to be? No. Am I still trying? Yes, I am. I can tell in my face shape. I mean, I'm always going to have a round face, always going to have just cheeks. I'm a cheeky person. But I want to show y'all kind of comparison because I had gotten this ID, my student ID, like I said, the end of 2016, beginning of 2017. And so this was my picture. When they took my picture, when the police officers took my picture at the time, there must have been, I remember it was first thing in the morning, and I think they had the blinds open. So there was like a light coming in, kind of sort of how my light's coming in here, but it was natural light. It wasn't lamp light. And so this picture was me from, what, about 2 years ago? You can kind of see the light right there where it's kind of coming in. And so I knew that if I wanted, there we go. I knew if I wanted a replacement coming into this semester, it was going to be $5. But I kind of talked my way out of it because of that line. And they're like, well, is it bothersome to you? And I was like, yeah, I really don't like it. Can I get another picture without having to pay for a fee, for it? Long story short, I was able to get one. So I got one yesterday. And so just holding this one up, which was from 2 years ago, to this new one, like I can see a difference. And I was just trying to see maybe if y'all could tell as well. So I'm going to hold them up side by side. This is the old one and this is the new one. I mean, I'm still face, but I can see a difference. There's a lot more confidence in this Roxanne right here than there was here. This one, you can tell I was unsure. And I'm not just talking about appearance in general. Here, I am happy. I'm happy. So that's kind of fun to kind of look back at that. And besides that, I don't think I have much more to share with y'all or anything, just like a little update. And so on that note, I am going to probably get into my night clothes, which is my favorite clothes to be in. And I'm just going to call it a night tonight. So I'm going to upload this video to YouTube and then from there, of course, share it to Facebook. So when watching this video, please like my page on YouTube, share it, and subscribe to me, please. I'm trying real hard to come up with different things, but at the end of the day, I don't want to put on an act for y'all. I want my page to be genuine. It's me, this is me, and on I just I don't want it to be choreographed or everything set up and be like, oh no, I'm going to do this and this to get not votes, to get likes and to get new subscribers and stuff. So I hope you like what the content I'm trying to put out. Of course, by all means, if you have suggestions, please, I'm all ears. I'll listen to them, put them down in the comments. Or if you see me in person, let me know what you think would be funny or be good. Or if you want to even get on my channel and collab with me, that would be fun as well. So on that note, I will see y'all later. I hope y'all have a wonderful night. And until next time, be safe and I'll see you later. Bye.